All right. All right. So our first function, x cubed minus 4x. X cubed minus 4x, and I might need help getting a good window. We have 3x squared minus 4x minus 4, and if I do like zoom standard, does that do it?
It's great.
The other day I learned about the Zoom box. That was really cool.
Oh, that's a bummer. Sorry, I actually thought that this was going to be a little bit better. I thought this was going to be where they're going to switch. We should do another one where they actually. No, we'll do this one. It's fine. But we'll make sure we do another one where we actually have the small and the tall flip flop. So could I get away with a zoom decimal? Maybe I could do zoom decimal and then make it go just a little bit lower. Okay, so I can go window and just make it go down y like what, -5? Will that do it? Maybe. Oh, yeah, you're right. All right. So it's like a Nike swoosh. Isn't that what it is, sort of? All right. So I need to find the area. Really? All right. Hold on. So like right in here.
Oh! You mean the area between them?
Yeah. Isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yes, apparently so. What isn't it? It's on the other side of the shoe. Come on.
No, isn't it still the same?
Yeah.
No, that's not true. It usually swooshes both ways, so it has like.
It has to.
No, it doesn't. You never look
I swoosh my own way.
No, that's impossible. The left one, it's going one way. The right side, it's going the other way.
But it's not going like this way. It's going backwards.
It's a Nike.
Who's wearing a Nike shirt?
Wait.
Up on mine.
It's the same thing.
All right. So on this side, it's going like that,
That's
right?
a left
It took me a full 30 seconds to figure out what you were doing.
And that's a left shoe.
That
Who
boy's
wears socks
malnourished.
like that?
Mr. B, no one walks like that. It's impossible. You have the weirdest pelvis ever.
Someone get that kid a
I'm-
loaf
no,
of
like,
bread.
seriously.
He's dying of starvation.
Right?
I don't.
It's gotta be.
What's that disease that like people have that their legs start going like that?
It's all right. Fine.
Rickets.
Even
Wear Nike.
even if it goes like this, when you walk this way, it's gonna go like this, right?
No, I'm just saying no.
No, it's
Just
right.
No, you're right.
You're driving me crazy. Totally driving me nuts. Okay.
The Nike symbol's left to right.
So let's find
Look,
the area.
I agree. When it's on like your shirt chest pocket or whatever, the little logo looks like that. I get it. But to say that you've never seen it go the other way is just ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, Adidas socks. So, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, that's pretty simple.
Oh no, they do that. No, they actually do this one too, right?
The old school one.
Isn't that?
Adidas?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, that.
No, but then the old
Oh, they were.
one
Oh,
with
sorry.
flowers.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? The one where
That's
it's
the
like
old school one.
clover looking.
We should
What,
all
the
wear
stripes?
China brands tomorrow and,
No, not. I don't know the clover ones.
No, I'm talking
I've
about
seen
the
the one
actual
you're talking
symbol.
Yeah, it has like a leaf.
It looks like a crown.
Oh. The
crown.
yeah, I do know what you're talking about.
It's like an 80s one. Yeah,
That was the best.
Like something like that. Yeah.
It's like a
Okay.
leaf, missing two leaves.
Uh,
You know what I mean?
I think Drew Gardner's absent today, and he's going to get this screencast, so he can have fun with it. Yeah. All right.
Hey, Drew!
All right. So we have the tall minus the small, and in this case, the tall function. He can't see you.
I'm still allowed to say hi.
Don't you delete parts that
Drew, we miss you.
You can like draw
Jack,
high
tell me
grade
said hi to
on
you.
there.
You didn't even watch it.
I did watch it.
I don't know.
You know what the biggest problem when I watch cricket? I laugh at the same jokes in class as I do when I rewatch them.
I've never watched
I watched it.
All right.
I watched
This
it.
is like married couple.
All right.
Really motivated.
The tall function
You're always talking.
is the cubic. All right. So we're in agreement now, Zach, that I said it correctly today, or drew it right on the board. I
I
did
think
not.
just subtract the Adidas by the Nike.
You want to call it
mixed
small.
up your words.
All right. I have a question. Limits of integration. Do we need our calculator?
Maybe.
Or
my
actually, well, the
calculator
first
ran
one
out
is
of
the
batteries
peak of the
today.
cubic. The
So-
first one is like.
So, in order to find the where they intersect, you'd need to do x cubed minus 4x. When is that equal to 3x squared minus 4x minus 4? What's the first nice thing that happens?
Negative 4x.
They go. And now we're left with x cubed minus 3x squared plus 4 equals 0. I have to solve that. Now, it doesn't factor because it's not a quadratic. But if you had to, I'm not saying we have to right now, but if you had to, how would you solve that back in Algebra 2?
Can you make it? Can you take out an x squared?
Nope.
Oh, you can't. Then forget that.
Sorry.
No, you can't.
So you can't use the quadratic equation because it's not a quadratic. I shouldn't say you can't factor because it's not quadratic, but the ideas that you plug in random numbers. No, but there's a closely related way of doing that.
Can we subtract the 4?
Nope.
And then, okay.
Oh.
Come on.
I feel like we
No one's
could,
gonna
though.
say
We
it?
really could.
Oh, what's it called? Opposite of the that one.
No.
Opposite subtract.
I remember something like
You guys are just breaking.
You factor out an X.
No, you don't.
Dude, I said that. And Mr. B
So-
told me I was wrong.
This is a great thing. I will show you. You cannot, if you try to factor out x squared and you're left with x minus 3 equals negative 4, one of the absolute most wrong things anyone can do is try to say x squared equals negative 4 or x minus 3 equals negative 4. It's not true. It's only true that if you have factors that multiply to 0, one of them is 0. If you have factors that multiply to negative 4, they could be anything. Anything. X squared could be 16 and x minus 3 could be negative a fourth. X squared could be 2 and x minus 3 could be negative 2. They can be...
Oh, what's it called? Complete the square.
No, it's not a quadratic. What? No. All right.
This whole class is an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you tell me. Oh, okay. Oh my god.
So this is actually not a stupid thing. It is. It's a shortcut for long division, and it's called synthetic division. Okay. So,
Can we do this with our calculator?
okay. Sorry, I'm at the point where I don't even know what's going on because people are being so rambunctious. So I understand we did take a detour, my fault, about talking about Nike shoes, but let's come back. What was your question, Tali?
I was just wondering, isn't this becoming a more common way of doing long division in elementary school or anything?
Not synthetic division. There are other methods for doing division. And Miss Mature was telling me she learned a new way, but it's not synthetic division. They do something along the sides.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to do synthetic division, you need to do P's over Q's. P's are all the factors of this, and Q's are all the factors of that, right? So you'd have to do like plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, plus or minus 4. I'm looking at that. Are you thinking maybe they intersect at 2? Maybe. It's not necessarily the zeros, but, would you agree that maybe 2 wouldn't be a bad one to try? Say it. See. Yeah, okay. So we tried to bring down 1. 2 times 1 is 2. Add them up, you get negative 1. 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. Add them up, you get negative 2. 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. 0. That means that 2, or x minus 2, is a factor. So 2 is one place where they intersect. That's nice.
With like the peaks, remember when we did like writing equations there's a peak at, like for the cubic one, at -2, it looks like.
I don't think we actually, you couldn't find mins and maxes of cubic functions without your calculator last year. Like, if you had the zeros and like a point on the graph, you could find out what A, or the coefficient, was, but you couldn't find out what the min or max of a cubic was. All right. This is nice because now this is the compressed, this is the answer, the remainder, so this means x squared minus x minus 2. And now that you have a quadratic, now you could factor. Okay? Now look, I'm not saying we need to do that here. I'm just reminding you that there are strategies that you've learned in the past that, can be helpful. So, with that said, it should help if we confirm, and if we guess maybe somewhere around here, it'll make us feel good if we get x equals -1. Great. All right, so one of them is -1, and let's see if I can actually get it to give me that point of intersection. So let's see, 5. What if I actually guess x equals 2?
Oh, you were trying to get the end.
Oh, no, sorry. Second calc. What? All right, intersect. First curve, second curve, and I'm right there. Good. All right, 2, 0 is another place. So -1 to 2. So I go back here from -1 to 2, and, now I can do this, and I can do it by hand if I want. From -1 to 2, x cubed minus 4x plus 4x. You see the 4x's are going to go. Minus 4x, so minus 3x, x cubed, minus 3x squared plus 4. Antiderivative of x cubed. Antiderivative of -3x squared.
Negative x cubed.
-1 x cubed. Negative x cubed. Yeah.
Yep. Plus 4x between -1 and 2. All right. I mean, plugging 2 in, let's see, 16 divided by 4 is 4, minus 8 plus 8. That's plugging 2 in. You okay with that? 2 to the 4th is 16, a fourth of that is 4. 2 cubed is 8, 4 times 2 is 8. Now I plug -1 in, I get 1/4 plus 1 minus 4. All right, the 8's go. I get 4 minus 1/4. Don't forget to distribute the minus. Minus 1 plus 4. Add the 4's, I get 8. Subtract 1, I get 7. Subtract a fourth, and I get 6 3/4.
Wait, don't you do 1 minus 4 first? Plus 1 first. Okay. I guess not. But I thought you do like parentheses.
I can do what's in here.
paragraphs.
I can do that. That's fine if you want to do.
No, I just was wondering if it mattered.
Nope, because when you do -4 plus 1, you get -3, and a quarter plus the quarter is going to be -2 3/4. So I'm going to get 4 minus -2 1/4, which is 4 minus -2 3/4, which is going to be 4 plus 2 3/4, which is 6 3/4. And you can do it on your calculator as well. Let's see. If we took a look at one where we actually had to flip, which we were supposed to do, and we didn't really, and that was my fault. Let's see if this one is one that will flip x minus 1 to the third and x minus 1. Oh, good. Hey, this is number 6 from your homework. All right, so number 6 from your homework says, I'm actually going to do Zoom Decimal. Yep.
Oh, there's our homework?
Yeah.
Excellent.
You like that, don't you? All right. So this says, set up the definite integral. You don't need to evaluate the definite integral. Just set it up. So if we took a look at this one, just might be. All right, we're trying to find the area between the two curves. All right, so would you concede that from 0 to 1 and from 1 to 2, they switch, the tall and the small? So, look, I'm going to set it up, and then we can talk about if you had to find the answer, what you'd have to find. From 0 to 1, which is the tall function? The cubic. So it's x minus 1 cubed minus x minus 1. Then it switches from 1 to 2, which is the tall function from 1 to 2? X minus 1 minus x minus 1 cubed. Okay? So there's an example of where they switch tall to small. Now someone, Zach, I think you said, you looked at it and you said it's symmetric, right? So actually, if you didn't want to do all the work, you could just do 2 times either one of those areas, right? Well, no, I'll leave it at that. Okay? And look, for number 6 in your homework, it doesn't say you actually have to evaluate it, it just says set it up. So either one of those are correct setups. All right? Yep, for the homework, for the first 6, we're done, right? Now, I think it says from 7 to 9, it gives you 2 functions, and it says find the area. So that's another little step. And I think 10 is going to make you cry. Just putting it out there. All right.